home. Not sure, but
they still have it.
I don't know. You can't tell anymore.
Oh yeah, you can't. One of those things I thought they would change, but
The bug Bruno. Someone bug Bruno. Had to fix that.
Listen, we need all these little small details fixed for our viewing pleasure.
We need this, Bruno.
I know you might be busy, but this takes priority.
Hey man,
just kidding.
Once the community got the phase boot changed the other direction, I just had faith in any change coming. Honestly, that only took like 2 days. Complaining and it got flipped over. I mean, Valve can do anything.
Yeah, but was that posted on Reddit? Whereas this type of thing it's not big enough, to be honest with you.
We need more power. More.
Yeah, we don't quite. Moonduck's not big enough yet to get that train rolling, unfortunately.
Well, they've done part 2 of Lone Druid, and they push bomb. We'll see if they get like heavily punished again here. All right, this time we have the ward right on the shrine.
Yeah, they're gonna spot Ryzen's. Oh, but the sentry comes out. Ryzen opens up. Get it. He's got level 6 now, so Dismember is up. TP's to the shrine. Crimson, he's probably thinking about, okay, maybe we should back. They really want to put some pressure on this tower. Psionics moving to the north. Another TP. Hook, not going to hit. It was blind from Ryzen. Couldn't find Psionics. Now the Stampede will come looking for Dismember. Good magic missile. The cast is to bounce beautifully. The creep wave is there, though. Vacuum in. The Death Ward will come out now. The Dark Pact, they will find one. It's going to be the Lone Druid, the biggest target, and Doctor chasing for more. Raji might get caught. He does have the rolling boulder, so he needs to be careful. Grace is nearby as well. His cask is back off cooldown in about 2 seconds. Crimson also helping to cover the retreat. He's going to get Stifling Daggered. I don't know if they want to dive this close to the tier 1 tower. Ryzen's going to go for Hook. He won't find anything with it. Still, though, Trent, at the end of the day, they do get the kill on that Lone Druid. And that's all they really can ask for.
Yeah, they kind of goofed on that one. So again, same problem. Get a free tower. Pushing too much. Like, you definitely want a response. But just once your ward gets dewarded, you can't really be there anymore. And pressuring that hard, or you know you're going to sacrifice something. Maybe they're hoping it would just be revenge.
Oh, man.
Nice find up top here. They got TE.
He's going to get caught. Shuma looking for the kill, but Crimson's here. Dark Pact, Magic Missile, and the Dark Pact was ready to take it off. Now the Shadow Dance will come. Crimson might be looking for a swap, but he's out of range. They will have the path to cut off his retreat. Raji finds himself a haste room. Magnetize comes out. Raji kind of fighting where maybe he shouldn't here. Waiting for a boulder smash. They're fighting around the shrine. Not a good place to fight if you're Geek fam. They will back away smartly in doing so.
Well, I guess it's time to take a look at how everyone's been farming up here in terms of their core items. Shuma, not really close to the Shadow Blade at 15 minutes here, so not going too well for him. He's about 1,400 behind that Lone Druid, so basically like a full component, essentially. He'll almost have one of them finished up here in a moment, and maybe he'll get a little bit more room setting down the lanes. PA, also, I mean, only 800 away from Deso. That's not too bad. She's got 1 Mithril Hammer to her name now. And Centaur almost had the blink. So that'll be the first big moment for MVP. Perhaps they can get a kill from that. That'll help snowball the PA and the Slark into their items, and we can go forward from there. Dire side, we have the Dragon Lance and Psionics. He can try and keep his spacing away from this Centaur Runner, and therefore everyone else for when the Stampede comes out. I would say this is a good game to get the Dragon Lance. We've seen some Lone Druids actually ignoring it lately, just going straight Maelstrom and stuff like that.
Yep.
Which is understandable.
He's gonna go back for it, but
yeah, I think this game's good for it.
I think the biggest issue for MVP hot6, they don't have a pushing lineup in any sense of the word. Whereas you look at what Geek fam have accomplished in the past 15 minutes, as the game has started, they've taken down almost all of the outer towers. This tier 1 mid still stays standing tall. So there is a slight advantage from these towers going the way of Geek fam. However, it has been evened up, sort of, as Shuma does push top. There's going to be a hook now. They're going to find T. Goes walk. The silence came through perfectly. The Death Ward is out. T's in trouble. Stop. He gets stunned instantly. Light can't get it off. The stop will go, but it's too late. Back wall coming out now, and this looks perfect for Geek fam. They're looking for more light flow. The Magnetized should finish him off. Pounce will come through. Shuma might have walked into his own death. Sunstrike will hit perfectly. Heat finds himself a killing spree. That will be the PA down. Now Shuma might be next. Pounce not there. Raji blocked it off. And it's 4 dead for nothing. Geek fam stay alive completely, and they will take a beautiful fight. And instead of taking the tier 1 tower, they go right to Roche.
Wow, Darkseer, Earthspirit. I mean, I don't know if you guys have watched any OG games lately, but this combination is pretty good. OG Mega looks so easy when they play them. They always hit those, oh, nice hook, but those vacuum into kick combos, and Geek, a little impersonation there. Looked great.
That was a spectacular fight. They'll get Roshan out of it. Onyx is going to be the one to pick it up. Stomp will come through, but Onyx is the only one in the pin. He has that Aegis to protect him. Hook is going to hit. Stifling Dagger. The Savage Roar will go, however. Onyx will continue to run light. No blink. He's got it up, but no stomp, in fact, for 2 seconds. As of now, Ryzen might get caught. Sunstrike is there. Ryzen should fall here. Maybe he's going to deny himself. Instead, he'll go down to Crimson. They will catch another on the back end. It's going to be light. As tanky as he is, I don't think he will survive the damage that is Psionics at this point. And they've taken 2. And now this will lead into their tier 1 tower push after taking Roche as well.
Yeah, that was perhaps a little bit greedy. Again, trying to get there near the Aegis, then you stick around against a team that has Aegis. So, just kind of giving away kills. You can't commit to fights that potentially risking your whole team. And so they just kind of hand over 2 more there. So, further acceleration heading the way of Dire. And, well, we almost have this Desolator for Doctor. Perhaps that'll give him a little bit of assistance. And we're about into that Shadow Blade. So, we missed our window there, where maybe they could have taken the lead, or at least brought themselves back closer to even. And instead, we're going to go from a 5K lead for Geek Fam into a 10K lead here shortly.
We'll see how this does turn out.
I'll take that.
What they can get done. Still, though, 15-7, almost 20 minutes into the game, and the room that he's been given has been nice. Crimson might get caught here. Enough damage? I don't think so. Even he's pretty tanky with the Urn of Shadows, so they need a bit more. They're not quite there yet, especially Shuma. He has the Shadow Blade. That's probably a kill, but he's 200 gold off, or about 150 now. They did pick up the Desolator, as you were talking about. Aegis should still be ready to go for Psionics. What do you do? Do you try to take some towers off the back end of this? Or do you wait for your next item, perhaps? Or no?
Well, what are our next items? We have... Ooh, that's an interesting mix-up from Psionics. Yeah. Okay, that's pretty cool. I mean, Invoker's just doing his thing. T's gonna have his bots. So yeah, they can just kind of pressure and casually use this Aegis. Don't have to overcommit at all. And I guess maybe we'll find a big moment here for MP. They have their Shadow Blade. Might get a chance to actually use it. They've had some vision in here, so they might know that Teehee's up in this direction. It seems like Ashuma's going to need just himself.
He's going behind the tower instead of around towards the back end of the jungle. Okay, they might take the tier 1 tower, but I think this push commences and continues if you're Geek Fam. Well, they can TP back. It's already too late. The tower's gone. Boots of Travel are up, as you had previously mentioned for Teehee. They're going to Tornado. They want to stop any TPs. Now he's going to get caught. The hook. Ghostwall comes in. Stop is there. They found the dust as well. Now TP backs are coming. Teehee's still in trouble and will fall. Now, can they turn this around, though, for Geek? Even with 1 down is the question. That's Samaz there. They're going to use the pounce. Back wall coming in nicely. Hook comes in under Crimson. Stampede will go. Death Ward is out. Gets silenced instantly. Raji is having an amazing game right now. Let me tell you, Trent, it is absolutely outstanding, and he's looking for more. Wave of Terror. He even blinks and finds himself a double kill. He's got a blink, for God's sakes. He's not done yet. Rolling Boulder up. Looking for Doctor. Just caught the tail end of his tracks, and he's looking to pick him off. Got that silence. The Boulder Smash will not hit. They can't quite find him. Magnetize is still up. Doctor running, trying to find his way out. Ryzen TPing in. This might not be the best fight for Geek Fam. Hook onto Psionics. He does have that Aegis, though. Remember that. Use the range that he's got. But in the Magnetize, Doctor's caught. Silence as well. The Shrine not able to be used. Light be able to get off. Double Edge can't even break down the load through his Aegis, let alone his life. Ryzen's going to get caught with the Magic Missile, and some auto attacks from Death Sama will provide himself a double kill. And MVP just keep falling shorter and shorter and shorter in these fights. It's all looking great.
That might not have been worth it.
No, I don't think so. I'm going to agree with you there, Trent.
The guy who just bought out. Wow. Yeah, there's their Blink Dagger now for Death Sama. So he had kind of given up a little bit of the fire in this game, it seems, to Raji. And certainly working out with the fact that he is a Blink Dagger as well. And double Blink action means we should be able to have some pretty... I guess even better, one could say, vacuum kick combinations here. And Raji. He's been the Geek Fam MVP this tournament.
He looks fantastic. The silences have been instant. The
Best part is
kicks
this
have
guy
been
is just
very
like
good.
god tier on Slardar as well. Like people have been banning the Earth Spirit.
Yep,
and
yeah,
been
we've
playing
seen
Slardar instead.
Look attempt a little wide to the right. Psionics is just going to go ahead and continue to push. His age is still up, not for much longer, but it is there. Crimson wrapping around looking for a surprise. Is going to see him. They drop a ward sentry immediately to counter it, and we'll find it. 100 gold going the way. Mr. Light with his Quelling Blade. They will lose the tier 2 tower, however, and that means that Geek Fam, their last outer tower, that's their objective. It's top lane.
Alacrity Lone Druid. Wow.
Yeah, it's scary. With the S and Y and almost a Scotty now that's coming out next, it is scary. So
Yeah.
how do you feel about the fact that he didn't go for that Maelstrom, by the way?
I don't think he's pushing it all this game, so it doesn't matter. I think it's a lot better in those situations where, like, it's still a good item even if you're fighting, but it's even better.
Oh, that sentry counts. There's going to be the dart hack. Shadow Dance used Psionics. He lost his age. That comes into a beautiful kick. There's going to be the wall as well on top of it. They will take one down. That's the Witch Doctor, and Ryzen will be next. He's going to try to rot deny himself. He will get it off. Now that TP's getting through, Light will be able to make it away, but Shima, I don't think he'll be so lucky. 3 dead again for MVP Hot 6. And Geek Fam continue to do it. They'll take a tier 2 tower. Meanwhile, they deny their bot tier 1 by Teehee. So even a little bit of
I'll give
extra gold MVP can get, they just don't find it. It's so sad at this point.
And that'll be a third blink now up here as well. Absolutely ridiculous.
Brent, I think this might be the beginning of the end. No buyback, dead for 24 seconds on that Slark. He's not really providing that much to begin with. Shadow Blade trying to get that Echo Saber, but the timing just was not there. Hook will siege, get a siege creep, in fact. Cast will bounce through. The Bear will siege. Psionics will be on the low ground. Alacrity will do a lot of the job. Death somehow looking for a Blink Vacuum to save some heroes if need be. He also has his Mech in 10. They hook Crimson, won't find anything. And more Alacrity damage going with Psionics. And this is going to be a full set of racks. Fight, though, is the question. Tornado EMP covering the retreat. They find the Bear, at least. Savage Roar, they might just have to leave it behind. Yeah, they'll kill the Bear. Raji comes in, actually. Hits a kick, but got caught by Shuma. Needs to be careful. Now they're back.
Yep, shrine time now. Have a gem or something, or what's he doing up there? I think he just unintentionally blinked up there. now he's going to cover the retreat, though. In case they chase, you know. He's going to pop smokes.
He's the eagle eye in this guy.
Yeah. It must have been his play.
Classic.
Well. Geek Fam doing what was expected here. Running all over this game. Comeback potential.
Blink stops. Hooks, I guess, always offer an avenue towards comebacks. Especially when you're searching high ground, but
they're lacking that big team fight. You know, if you have good auto attacks or good damage from your Slark and good damage from PM, that might cover it. But I feel like the Blink Stomp is really... They did a huge Blink Stomp followed by some big AoE damage. I don't really think there's any way they can get a big team fight win. They might be able to find a couple of pickoffs, but I don't know, man. It just feels somewhat out of reach at this point for them. Anyway.
at least this time I'd say best of 3. Oh, I also got to remember to put that in, but admin Trent, no problem, guys. I guess it doesn't matter too much in game 1, but
You messed up one thing, Trent. That's it.
that's it. Done.
We're done.
Wow, look how fast he killed Roach.
Yeah, it's pretty nuts. He just hit pretty hard.
This isn't even like Alacrity there going right now.
Put something down, Psionics. You don't need to. Put your kill. There you go. Drop the kill. Did he give it to somebody? I would have put it in his backpack.
Oh, the Bear. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The play, of course.
Of course. Forget with all this Rainbow and Druid play happening. You forget about the Bear sometimes.
Yeah, you can actually carry items, it turns out.
Crazy mechanic. Who would have known? And they're gonna,
Maybe they should try putting items on the Bear, making him, like, really strong. Think that'd be any good? Probably not.
I can't believe you would even mention it, Trent. That's a crazy idea.
Oh, just short. Needs an laser lens there.
That's like the story of Ryzen's game so far. I feel like he's just barely missing in a lot of these initiations. And it looks like he will at least grab the Bear. The Aquila, not the Aquila, the cast. Actually, he's going to bounce the Psionics. Needs to be careful. Doctor will jump in. Psionics is going to go back to work on this tower. And Alacrity is His eye's done if he wants it. But here comes the hook. It'll hit on his P. Ghost walk immediately. Shuma has already lost all this mana. Vacuum while he's done. He's got buyback. He might have to use it, but Grace is going to get swapped back in. That just might be it, honestly. Yeah, GG is called. Geek fam put on a clinic with this draft that they had, Trent. I mean, it was spectacular from pretty much moment zero.
Yeah, I mean, what went wrong from this game? Anything? I can't think of like a single.
Not really.
Just the only problem we saw from them was where they pressured too deep after killing the tier 1s, and they gave up kills both times when they probably didn't have to, especially because they had vision showing that people were coming, and they still tried to play it just a little bit too greedy.